One of the most difficult rooms to renovate is the bathroom. As a DIYer, you need much knowledge and many techniques. And in this series, we show you all these techniques.
In previous episodes, we built our bathroom walls. Using metal struts and wood, we installed necessary sanitary pipes. Afterwards, the whole was reinforced with OSB. As a result, we got sturdy walls. To continue working on this, construction plates were placed, cement-bound in the wet area in green drywall in the rest of the bathroom. In the wet zone, we brought more. A highly flexible seal is installed on the walls. A piece of floor and wall has been provided with tiles, which we placed with a special leveling system. Remove. Do that by giving it a good kick. Then with your foot, remove the clip's top part. The part under the tile stays. Chop in the direction of the corner, aiming precisely and ensuring safety. The clips are lost, but you can still use the wedges next time. So gather them and keep them with you for the next time you need to deagle. With the floor clips, we can place the bath. A bathtub is large and heavy, so carry it in with a second person. Unpack the bath and look. Interestingly, the manual was referenced once, so you really truly understand what to do. Additionally, ensure to carefully examine the bath for any scratches or production flaws, if present. Then they can install the siphon and the overflow. The part is ordered separately and has a technical drawing. To install that, lay the bath on its side. First, install the overflow, which is also the control for shutting off your drain. Rubber covers outside. You then simply turn on the bath and the overflow. The siphon will be placed at the bottom. Put the rubber seal on the drain plug screw. I'm on it, then. There is a useful tool included to do that. You can use it temporarily. Halt and stop just until the works are done. We will shorten the overflow a bit more, so it fits better around our bath. You can do that with a simple knife. Then put the rubber seal on it and tighten everything. Then adjust the legs of the bath so that they touch the floor. We did not tile under the bath, so we are measuring the difference between the part where tiles have been laid and where they have not been laid. Put legs in that area somewhat. Store so that the bath supports the OSB subfloor. Clean the surface so that there is no dirt under your feet and place the bath once. Check water path set. Under the bath, you should still fit a 2 mm calibration block, so it essentially has to stand just a little off the ground. Then, carefully indicate where the bath reaches, necessary for the position, to determine the wall mounting. In the manual, you will find the extent to which you should drill holes from the edge. Insert a plug into the holes. Attach the wall mount. Now connect the drain. It has a flexible pipe. We leave it at full length so we can remove the bath later without pulling out the drain. Just test your connections. You pour water through both the drain and the overflow. Keep the cardboard under your drain dry. Then indeed, all pipes are entirely waterproof. A wall profile will still be placed around the bath, preventing sound from being transmitted from the bath to the wall. It is self-adhesive, so attach it at bath's edge. The bath can be placed, and we immediately assemble the drain plug, and the accompanying controller for the plug, indeed. Tiles will be placed around the bath to catch splash water. Apply the glue and insert the tiles. Here we also use the leveling system. Not that it's very necessary, but it is useful to pair the tiles, to simply gain access to one level. Once the tile adhesive dries, remove the clips. This time, use a rubber mallet instead of your feet. Let's go smoothly.
If you want to grout floor tiles and wall tiles, it's best to begin with the wall. But, to now fully waterproof the shower, I don't use a cement-based grout, but an epoxy grout. It includes two components to mix yourself, with the added benefit of it becoming less quickly full.
Make sure you store the product at room temperature a few days in advance. Only then will it be easily processable. First, mix component B, the hardener. Well, the colors of the substance must become uniform. Once it's time, you do this. Carefully add a significant amount of hardener into the large bucket, ensuring a thorough mix for optimal results. Then you blend these two well. Use a mixing rod on your drill gently. The tiles must be washed immediately after grouting. That's why we already prepare a sponge bucket with water and a tile sponge. In addition, you use a special cleaner for the product. Otherwise, without any undue delay, you certainly won't manage to get it thoroughly washed off. You always apply epoxy grout with one grout rubber, not with a grout trowel, but with an alternative tool. Apply the grout diagonally in the area. Join and completely fill the joints. Remove as much as possible immediately. Do that diagonally as well. Post-grouting, begin. Washing off the grout involves a careful process to ensure the tiles remain clean and visually appealing. This step is crucial in tile maintenance. When the grout has completely dried, you can only remove it mechanically from the surface of the tile. Work in a gentle circular motion when meticulously washing the grout away. Clean your sponge regularly in the sponge tray. Working here with two, so one can wash joints, while the other applies grout in a different area. Then you simply go in again, a straight job over. Do that with clean water. Don't forget to add the cleaning product. Afterwards, you can wash the tiles again with a cloth. When the grout is dry, you can only remove it mechanically. By removing everything properly now, you avoid problems later. Only a light veil may remain. The two-component filler dries quickly, and after some cleanup, we can continue installing the toilet. We start by customizing the pass-through for the push button, now that the wall is fully lined. Cut it at the corners up to the wall, and then cut the conduit flush with the wall. Then assemble the mounting for the toilet. The threaded rods must be at a certain distance, coming off the wall. This distance is in the manual. Include insulation mat's thickness. The one indeed that is found directly behind the toilet. This system works so that the conformation at the bottom is secured with a long nut. This will lock itself in the opening and correctly positioning the toilet in the right place. But for that, the conformation must be in exactly the right place. Then also set the conformation down. Before installing the toilet, ensure the drain and supply pipes are ready. It indeed still remains to be customized. First, assemble pipes to pot with silicone spray, then mark pot end with tape. Then set the pipe in the built-in shaft and indicate the end of the wall covering. You measure the distance between those two tapes and add it on. Carefully terminate the end of the pipe. Use an angle grinder. To ease the assembly process. Expired. Are you still ashamed of the edge? Then carefully insert the pipes into the built-in shaft. Proceed to utilize silicone spray again. This makes the assembly smoother and does not damage the rubbers. Don't forget the insulation mat. And install the toilet. Smoother with 2. As long as you don't work against each other, of course.
Wall-hung toilet level. The attachment of this toilet is precisely right at the bottom. That might indeed be a bit harder to fix, but the big advantage is that the sides of the toilet are entirely flat. That is much more beautifully finished and also much easier to maintain.
If toilets are stuck, cut them. Insulation mat tailored. Then you can assemble the seat properly. Screw the fastening into the openings in advance. Then slide the seat until it aligns nicely with the edge of the toilet bowl. With the supplied key, you can secure the seat permanently. Finally, screw the control in place. Make them fit as needed with pliers and screw to the end. Turn template at pressure key to precisely control operation. Then secure the mounting plates. The push button just clicks on. You can then pick them up. Should that be necessary? With those elements installed, we should not be on our tiled area for a while. So we can also add those.
The floors against themselves are glued on a wooden build, and even though using that decoupling mat and special glue, there will always be more vibrations on such a build than when it is made of concrete or chapan. To minimize the chance of cracks in the joints, I consistently use the same epoxy grout as utilized in the shower.
A joint filler founded on epoxy is better resistant to the heating of building materials. You put the grout in the same way. Handle it as if it were at the wall. Use a grout rubber again and remove as much grout as possible immediately after you filled the joint. Immediately afterwards, clean the tiles. Also note that you don't step in the grout when you've just grouted it. You wash tiles. Move first in circular motions. Make sure you don't wash the grout out of the joint. Go in again. Straight path over. Let grout dry. Next episode we place floor in the rest of the room. Here we do not choose tiles, but for those opting for the warm aesthetic of a wooden floor.
We are one step further in creating our luxury bathroom. Next time, we will continue. And do you want to rewatch one of these series episodes in the meantime? Visit our website, dobt.be. Through our website, you can also subscribe to our online magazine.
And I look forward to seeing you at my next job. Until next time.